Doom. Is it worth a buy? And I'm not talking about the last one, I'm talking about going back to 1995. Oh, when the world was so much better, when we didn't have... Mac, don't go. Well, let's read the words of the developer. The demons came and the marines died, except one. You are the last defense against these hell-spawned hordes. Prepare thyself, for the end is nigh. No, it's not that. Prepare for the most intense mutant-laden, blood-splattered action ever. Yes, guys, we're going back. Take me back. Take me back, Mac. Take me back. Now, I say we're going back to 1995. We're actually going back to 1993. I've just been playing Ultimate Doom, which was 1995, but I'm going to talk about Doom. Because the only difference between Doom and Ultimate Doom is Ultimate Doom has Thy Flesh Consumed in it, which was episode 4. So we're going back to 1993, guys, when things were even better than that. Mac, stop. So what is Doom? Well, you have, I think there's the 4 different chapters in the game. I can't even remember. But I've played through the first one. I mean, I played through the game so many times, but it was so long ago. I used to do levels for Doom as well. It's one of them games that it was just so groundbreaking at the time, but is it worth buying today? I mean, if you bought the game now, is it even playable? I mean, the graphics at the time looked amazing, absolutely amazing, but when I look at them now, it's laughable how bad the graphics are. I mean, obviously these are pixelized because that's all we had back then. Now, for some strange reason, developers are making games that look like this today. I mean, what the... So you start off with your trusty pistol in Doom and you have to work your way through fighting all kinds of monsters. There is ordinary soldiers, there's soldiers with shotguns, there's demons that charge at you. We used to call them pig monsters. You have imps which fire fireballs at you. They fire them very slow so you can get out of the way. Cocoa demons, which is just like a big red face, who fire shit out of their face. There's skulls that fly at you. There's these minotaur things that fire green shit. There's all kinds of monsters in Doom. There's shit tons of monsters in Doom. And there's a shit ton of weapons to mete out your pain in Doom. You have let's go into my favourites. I love the plasma gun, I love the nail gun. I wasn't a fan of the BFG, it was just too overpowered. I love the shotgun and the super shotgun, they're amazing. The shotgun is just awesome in Doom. It's kind of my mainstay weapon when I go around. It's just such a satisfying noise and satisfying damage when you fire it. It's such a really good weapon. But here's the thing. As I was playing this, I got through the second level and I said to my girlfriend, I said, you know, I'm probably going to thumb this down simply because it's only worth buying now if you want to look back on nostalgia and say, oh, this is what it was like right at the beginning of the first-person shooters. Is it? Right, that's cool. But as a game, it's just not really worth playing anymore. But I then got to the next level and then the next level. And as I was going through it and I was remembering how good this game was and finding secrets and not finding secrets. I was missing secrets. I was trying to remember where the secrets were. And as I was going around and I was thinking, oh my goodness, the level design, it's sublime. The amount of traps. And as I was falling for a trap, and at the same time as I was falling for a trap, I was remembering it was a trap. And I was like, oh no, this bit, but it was too late. I'd been trapped and that was being ambushed. And as I got further through the game, I thought, this is worth a buy. This is actually still great fun today. And it is. It's still great fun. Can you believe this game was made in 1993 and it is still great today? You know, just getting through the maps, getting the blue key for the blue door, the red key for the red door, the yellow key for the yellow door, just having to find the keys on a level that's designed so well with the power-ups. The AI is really, really good as well. I mean, the AI, they don't just follow you all the time. They'll sometimes hang back, so you have to go to them and so they can shoot at you better. You know, it's I've seen way worse AI today than I have in a game like this, which is saying a lot really for the state of the gaming industry today. But guys, the level design of this game is phenomenal. I mean, I'd forgot just how good it was. I mean, I'm so happy that I've gone back and played it and then just seen it again and just thought, yeah, you're right. You know, when I say stuff was better in the good old days, I'm not just some ranty guy just saying, oh yeah, in the good old days. You know, it literally was. When you look at the actual level design of this game, they are fucking great, the levels. And you never feel it's the same level. You know, like a lot of games you'll play and the levels are samey all the way through. Not in this. The levels are really different as you're going through the game. And just taking your time searching for secrets and doors, whether you have to shoot a door or shoot a wall panel, they're usually slightly discoloured, or just press use on it, and you'll always get rewarded with some really nice loot. And I had a blast. I had an absolute blast playing. I just flew through the first campaign. I mean, I think back then the way the developers were making the games, they weren't making them massively hard, because people were shit at first-person shooters when Doom came out. No, because we hadn't really had anything to cut our teeth on apart from Wolfenstein 3D. I mean, obviously now I've been playing first-person shooters for 30 years, so I breeze through Doom. So if there is one negative to say, then yes, it is quite easy compared to certain first-person shooters today, for example. But it is still a great experience, and for the price that it's at, I mean, it's only a few pound, I'd say it's definitely worth buying. It's a great game to look back to see how it was at the very, very beginning. These guys had nothing really apart from Wolfenstein to actually look on. We had Wolfenstein, Duke Nukem, and we had Doom that all came out very close to each other, and that spawned shit tons after that. Absolutely everything that you're playing now in the first person came from this time, and it's just great to go back and just to see where it all started, to see the kind of benchmark of the day, and then things did get better. I mean, Doom was not the best first-person shooter of that era at all. In fact, it was nowhere near, was it? There was a lot of other great first-person shooters that came out after that. But it kind of, the whole way things went after Doom, multiplayer really came in. I mean, you could play co-op in Doom, which was great, via a serial link. But it was really the next one, Quake, that changed everything. And I might do Quake at some point, if I can still get it to run on my PC. But Doom runs with a DOS emulator which comes with the actual game, so I had no problem with it. I did download one patch just to get the mouse operating a little bit better. But guys, if you're looking for something to take you back, this is the one. You've probably all got it anyway, but I have to have it on my site. Doom is definitely worth a buy.